welcome back, everybody. Session 19. Let's see where it goes after that ending last time.
All those followers are just hanging out in the bar right now, right?
They're waiting.
How many of them are there?
There's about 6 that stayed behind.
So they just keep sitting in the corner.
No, they're spread out through the tavern. They're chatting and talking.
Zavalas just left. Right?
He left. Yeah. He said, "I have to go get Nicholas on this," and he took some of the guards with him.
Did he thank me? Did he know what happened?
Yeah, he thanked you for. That's why you got the invitation.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, he was like, "Thank you for saving me. Come with me to the ball."
Oh yeah.
Remember I told you that all the paradigms are just looking for dates to the ball.
I blushed like bright red. Like, yes.
Oh well, at least if
I'm expecting a very large corsage.
I go upstairs and sulk because I'm the only one who at Paradigm has not invited to the ball yet, and so it's like.
Wait a moment, someone will be here
probably
soon.
Is a pretty good thing.
Look, yeah. When Burgess comes back,
I'm gonna go to my room and talk to the mice. Because that's usually how you get an invitation to the ball. Maybe they'll make me a dress.
you have to wish upon a star.
Oh, that's true. I'll look outside the window and hum a tune.
It's too low fantasy for that.
Oh, okay.
You have to sing half of a love song, and then someone else is singing it.
Somewhere out there.
So the guards are sitting around milling about. Percival has been nervously brushing against your legs constantly. He's just like, "Boss, boss, we got a problem." Because he knows the time. He knows the time's about to run out. So a whole bunch of follower guards around. It counts down. 3, 2, 1, and Percival goes. Well, the spell ran out. And the front door to the Doulahan is closed. And he Percival runs over the window and looks at the window and goes, "Boss, there's nothing out there."
I don't move.
I'm
paralyzed by fear.
You told us about the spell's length, yeah?
Yeah.
So we now know too because we can hear Percival in our heads.
I guess Percival. Yeah.
Is that a power that familiars have that they know instinctively the duration of your spell?
Percival cast the spell.
Oh, okay.
Does Percival can speak to Peter without us hearing, if he wants to on purpose?
He can, but normally you guys can hear him. You could hear that.
Okay.
He only senses himself.
So I'm gonna go and open the door.
Okay.
And step outside.
It's just the outskirts near the canal, outside the Doulahan. Cobblestone streets and such.
The robots still there?
Yeah, they're standing there. Only Verges can move them, so they're stuck there until he comes back.
Right. Well, I mean, if he'd come back elsewhere and called them away or something.
Yeah, they're still there.
It's possible. I guess.
Boss, what's going on? He didn't come back. I mean,
I was afraid of this.
From behind the bar, in that one moment that Jovan opened the door, my mouth is open because this is the point, what the crap? It's if you think the great evil paradigm is coming back at that moment, you don't open the door and be the first person to go, "Hey, are you all here as a sex?"
No, see, that's completely in character because I would open the door and say, "Burgess, let's get you some food. Come in for a pint. Welcome."
We've been expecting you.
He just grabs the pint and sits down across from Merek and just glares at him.
And I just make conversation with him, and he just stares at you.
It's
yeah. Dodge reel.
What?
I need some whiskey.
I go to the back and tap the hard stuff.
Okay,
I'm gonna of the hard stuff.
I'm gonna go crack open my Bible of Netro and do a reading for the followers because weren't they impressed by my banishment?
They were. I mean, a little bit at least.
I'm gonna
they were impressed, but they're also they're a little scared.
Fellows, would you like to hear about Netro?
So they just kind of some of the guards just kind of look over at you
teachings.
and they gesture a bit and they go,
Would you not like to banish evil spirits?
If any of them glance my way, I'm gonna give them that look you better listen about Netro or he'll banish you.
So they glance at you and they pay.
Now then, flip open my.
Jovan just looks good on the outside, but when he loses his temper, it's
So you start to preach. What do you start to preach about with Netro? What specifically? What's the talking point of the theology today?
I mean, just how wisdom is the most important facet of life. I should be taken into everything you do.
Okay.
Oh, he gets the most boring natural sermon ever.
Give me a personality roll.
Didn't want to choose the triumphs from below or
Well, I sprinkle those in, of course.
Something with a little zest.
Oh yeah, that's a 22.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you're
apparently boring but rich.
Yeah.
Pregnant with data.
So as you're talking, they start to remember that you're the guy who banished all those frogs. And now they've just seen you like banish some sort of ghostly, horrific apparition.
Yeah, I would think that's more impressive than the frogs.
Well, it adds up, right? So like
yeah.
it multiplies, and then they're like, "This is also the guy."
I also healed all the citizens,
and the guy who fought the ship.
Yeah, the guy who flew and destroyed the ship.
So the guards are sitting there, and like halfway through, you notice that a lot of them are looking at you with rapt attention, just like hanging on your every word.
Did the witnesses see the manifestation of death?
You don't believe so. You don't know.
All right.
Like you don't know if that was just something that he saw or like you guys saw it.
Okay.
So.
Can I purposefully make like my symbol glow while I'm preaching?
Yeah. I mean,
it's more just like I'm feeling like extra spiritual like connection. Not like I'm doing anything with it, but it's like I'm channeling.
You can get a kind of a glow about you as you talk.
Would you say he's converted 2 followers or 1? He only needs 1.
Oh yeah,
one follower.
I didn't remember that I was supposed to do that. I'm just doing this because it's awesome.
2. Oh no, because Daedriel counted as 1.
Yes.
Are you actually converted?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's straight. I saved your life.
Yeah.
Do you
by capturing the beetle? Yes.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
After multiple failures, in a critical moment,
Yes.
Netro came through.
Netro took some coaxing, but he came through.
Wow. What's your personality score?
18.
Plus what?
It's
3?
plus 3.
Okay.
It's the highest it could be.
It's plus 3 for my modifier.
Yeah. So he so roll a D3 for me.
There you
All
go.
right. So about 6 of the followers, guards, like stand up after you finish talking, and they come over to you and goes, "Sir,
Mm-hmm.
and they like glance around at their other guards and stuff like nervously, and they're like, we'd like to know more about this Netro person.
Of course.
When can we meet again to hear another teaching?
Why this Sunday?
Yeah.
What
The
day
Dual
is
Hunt
this?
is not just a pub.
It's been this Sunday. For how many sessions?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd say it'll probably take place in about it'll probably happen in about 3 days.
That's when Sunday is?
Yeah.
It would make sense because the ball would be on Saturday.
Sure. What is my symbol made out of? I think I got one like a stone one.
It's the gold with the jewels inlaid that Thorhelt made for you before he expired.
Oh, it didn't get damaged?
Before I thought something happened to it.
No, it warped a little bit when you tried to banish away Stroom.
Yeah.
Or tried to have Netro fight Stroom.
Oh, okay.
And save Daedriel from the traps, the theological traps within the Stroom Barbarian hut.
But it's still working okay then?
Yeah, it seems to be working fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could have sworn. Maybe didn't I have another one that was destroyed?
The one before that was
when you
destroyed.
healed Thornhel's tongue.
Yeah.
It broke in half.
I just thought this one needed to be repaired when it got warped.
No, I'm gonna have it was like bring like a scrap of wood if you can find one, and we will carve.
Oh my gosh!
More symbols.
Oh, it's worship and crafts.
Yes,
Oh
exactly.
man, that's
I will
great.
like I'll tell them stories while we're like carving Netro symbols.
They nervously look back and forth to each other, and they're
it's one of the first things you do as an acolyte.
Well,
and
you
they're
make your own symbol.
It's important.
They talk to you, and then they go, we're sorry for this, and they nod to you, but we can't have our guard friends knowing that, like, one of them is
you don't have to wear them, just the crafting.
No, I mean, sorry, and one of them turns to you and goes, ha! How dare you, one of the ones that was, converted is like, how dare you preach such drivel in front of us? Obviously, Parallax is far better than Netro. His decrees are absolute. And he turns away, and he turns back, and he goes, I'm sorry. And he turns back to the other followers and walks back and goes, hogwash! And he goes and sits back down at the table, and the other 5, like, nervously look around and, like, follow him back.
Yeah, this is something
I mean, I'm not going to get, like, mad. He's just being unwise.
Yeah.
Well, no, the other thing is that this is the first time it's actually come up that the...
Oh, so, like, they will come back?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was just the front.
They're saving face.
I couldn't tell if he was, like...
They don't have to... Yeah. What?
Is this a piece of metal?
Yeah,
okay.
Here. No, the thing is that this is the first time it's actually come up that the undergirding religion for the 4 factions actually matters.
Mm-hmm.
Because up to this point, they're like, we thought they were like Catholics, right? It's like, yeah, we're Catholic, but
I didn't think the guards were actually supposed to be like, yay, parallax.
You get the sense that not all of them, in fact, probably most of them, don't actually believe in parallax, but they believe in money. And they believe in what the paradigms are giving them and such. But there's also that paranoid sense of like, you better do what parallax says kind of thing. And since they're guards, they definitely have to follow that.
But they will come and carve symbols with me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I just want arts and crafts. I just need more arts and crafts in my life, guys.
Well, it's like VBS.
I really don't get to do it anymore, and I miss it.
Is he a god of like wisdom and craftsmanship?
No, wisdom and true sight.
It's just that they're crafting holy symbols.
Oh, okay.
It's something you do in every religion, in every
So
religion.
Jovan's style of his worship involves a lot of crafting. He was the Boy Scout before he became like. So he's like, there should be more like hands-on.
To truly understand this passage, you must.
Look
how picture.
Yeah. How are you gonna learn How are you gonna get your like Leatherman shit or whatever?
Yeah.
Your leatherworking merit badge. Yeah. Come on.
Fireside Girl.
Look, it doesn't matter what they are. You got to get 21 to be an evil scout.
So Percival runs over and hops up on the table where you're sitting, Merek, and he peers at you and he goes, "That was weird. I thought I was supposed to run out, boss. What happened?"
Praise Netro.
I mean, Netro must be shielding us from his wrath.
I mean, the original intent for the spell was to dismiss something entirely, right? Maybe we did that.
I thought it was only ever meant to be a temporary.
It's just weird. Like, I wonder where it sends them, you know?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Maybe he didn't want to come back.
Ooh.
I didn't think there was a choice.
I don't know.
What if he returned home? Whatever they're... Well, I mean, isn't that where it sends them?
I don't know.
It's the opposite of summoning.
Yeah, nobody actually knows.
What if he was from somewhere far away? I mean, we're not sure.
True. The original intent of the spell was to bring an animal or a monster from its home place. So then dismiss would bring them to their home. It's just the opposite direction.
Your left eye starts to hurt a bit.
Ooh.
Mine too?
No, just Adriel's.
Okay.
And then there's like this sudden like flash, and you can see a vision in your eye.
Ooh, sweet.
And it appears. And as you open it up, you can see a vision of the Doulahan, as if somebody's looking at it, and they're like peering in at the guards in the window. And then the view turns around, and you see Datho there, standing there, and holding his hands up like this, like in a what gives kind of thing. And you just gesture. Come in.
Weren't they supposed to meet with us about the heist tonight?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And so the
I
vision
forgot.
ends.
Okay. I have an idea.
Oh, because we haven't given them the fungus yet.
No, you have.
We did. But they were going to come... We went there to give them the fungus.
Okay.
And then after we gave them the fungus, they said, tonight we'll meet at the Doulahan to discuss the heist. But at the time, we didn't think there would be...
But we're still 2 days out.
Yeah.
We're just discussing it.
I will search by the door. The previously arcane door. For a hair from... What's it?
Zabalas.
Vergis.
Oh. Vergis wasn't by the door.
Yeah, he was investigating it for hours.
Give me a luck roll.
Is he? I forget what Vergis looks like. He's like old, right? He's old and like.
Well, that is under.
Okay.
I still think he's
like a
puppet.
cyborg.
You find a tiny, shrunken gray hair.
Oh, perfect.
It's a pube because he's bald.
Take some tweezers.
You find a giant gray pube.
And who do I know that's? Who do I think I trust? Of course, I trust Jovan.
How is that even a question?
Jovan, I like you to put this in your mouth.
Jovan.
Yeah.
You can burn it and inhale the smoke. Oh,
it's not as effective.
That's even worse.
I need some of your wisdom. I need you to see if you can use those vile keepers' powers.
Mm.
And use this hair and see if you can find where Vergis is.
That's a good idea. I'll burn it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It never harms anyone when you look into the realm of Raya where Cthulhu dwells.
Where are you going to burn it?
Hey, if anyone can withstand it, it's Netro's Cleric.
Right.
Where are you going to burn it?
Where can I burn it?
Let's go back into
in the back room.
We have a gigantic empty room now that you can do anything with.
Yeah.
That would be our private dining space.
How do you wonder? Could that be a ley line? Do ley lines exist?
The oven.
You know.
No, alright.
So yeah, I guess I'll light something
How
on
about the
fire.
theory of a ley line?
I'll light like a piece of paper on fire and
burn
then
it down.
carry it with me into the back room, and then I'll burn it.
Okay, so you burn it
Right
and
there.
inhale the smoke.
Mhm.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh boy.
Baby intelligence.
All right. That's a 13.
So your head gets knocked back suddenly, and your left eye is suddenly just filled with this bright yellow light. Just a million different flashes of bright yellow light, and you think you can see just barely through the yellow light the images of faint crystals and crystalline forms floating through an empty yellow golden space. And it just screams light into your head for a few minutes, and then it kicks you out. And your eye feels incredibly sore.
So I don't hear screaming, but it's like so piercing that like gives me a
it's
headache.
just like, it's just like shh, and then your head's just like incredibly
You're back
sore.
there with me, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your eye actually like hurts after you did that.
Oh my god. By the power of Netro. Yellow, bright yellow light and crystals and emptiness. Oh, I got a headache. Oh, I'm not doing that again. I don't know what it means, but
Which is
such intensity.
like
Like looking at the sun,
answer?
like looking
Yes.
into the sun. But crystalline shapes or form figures, I'm not sure. Just like a glinting crystal.
So there's a
I look out the window,
okay.
and I look out to the Grand Prism. Is it yellow?
No, it's bright white.
Too easy.
So the door opens to the Doulahan, and Frederick Burroughs comes stumbling in. And,
is he drunk?
No, he just like, but he's feigning it. So like he stumbles in and he
okay.
like shuts the door behind him. And he stumbles around business, goes, "Barkeep, give me a drink." And he like stumbles up through the guards towards the bar and clambers up on top of it and sits there.
Oh, right, the guards are still here. I was
Yeah.
like, why is he still acting?
I put the mug of the cheap stuff in front of him.
He takes it and looks at you and goes, "There's a whole bunch of things people need to know." And he like drinks it off and sloshes a bit and goes, "Up in the clouds, just gotta go up a little bit and find out everything you need." And he like drinks a bit more of the mirror and sets it back down on the table and looks at Dadriel and just goes, "Just up one level."
Yeah. We got it. Just relax. Here. You're gonna
That's
need to.
some not subtle.
Yeah, you're gonna sleep this off. So, I come back around and I like escort him upstairs
Okay.
to
So the
Jovan
guards-
and Merek's room.
Oh, you say loudly, "Here, let me escort you to your room,
Yeah.
sir." Like he's already staying there.
The guards
makes
give him an odd look, and they're just like peering at him. A couple of them look at him like they're
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
remember a
upstairs.
face.
Yeah.
But then they just let it pass, and you cart him up to the room. So as you get upstairs to the room, you pass by Alvis's room.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, is he like a monster now?
Right here.
We left him.
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Right here. And you can't. The door is still completely shut to Alvis's room, but you walk down the hall a bit and head into Jovan. So as soon as you get upstairs, Frederick goes, "Let's go to Jovan and Merek's room," and he starts striding.
That's
forward.
where we were gonna go.
Yeah.
It's the biggest room. It's got the cool little
It's
bed
got
there.
it's got chairs in it.
Yeah.
Like, the other beds don't have chairs.
The other two
No
will need to
chairs.
be here as well.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and he shakes a bit. He goes, "Oh, I hate the followers." And he follows you back around the corner and into the room. And as you get in there, you can see that the windows have been opened, and the half-elf Vesperillo contact and Datho are both standing in the room.
Sure.
The Vesperillo guy looks a little worse for it, like he just had to climb up.
Don't
And,
remember.
and you can see that the bottom of his shoes are slightly wet. Looks kind of annoyed.
Okay, I don't remember who's Datho.
Datho's the head of the keepers.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the keeper of the keys.
He's the lead keeper of the
Yeah.
vestigial keepers of Lear.
He's got the whole chain of keys that he's always carrying around. That nobody knows what they're.
So you go in the door with
Yeah.
him. Okay. So yeah, Frederick looks around and he goes, "All right, I guess we can just set it out on the dresser over there. Deidre, would you mind go getting Merek and Jovan? We have much to discuss."
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Make yourselves at home.
I went up.
This is
there
not
too.
my first rodeo. My friends are busy downstairs. I'll be right back. I go downstairs.
I'm like chatting with the followers then.
Oh, okay. I thought they were still in the back, like doing the smoking the pubes.
No. I'm
Alright.
just.
Oh,
deep in
worst
thought.
euphemism.
We're not, right? Yeah. I would have gone back out and
Yeah. We're back out in the front.
Okay.
applying my
How many followers are
excellent
there? Are there
personality.
10?
About 6.
So 6 out of 6 converted.
He misspoke.
Yes.
About like 10 maybe then. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Alright. So I'm supposed to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm getting?
No, I go to the
Okay.
bar
Alright.
to do barkeep things,
Yeah.
and then through my familiars, I let you guys know the meeting's
Oh, yeah.
upstairs. You guys need to go upstairs. Because I'm not gonna like say, "Hey, we all have to go upstairs because I'm stupid," like Burroughs is, and use bad metaphors.
I'll just
As-
stand up.
His spycraft is terrible.
I'll take a moment because I want the keepers to wait for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
And then I won't head up at the same time, but I'll
And then
give it
take
like
up my staff and then I hobble.
like a minute or something, and then
Yeah.
I'll go like, well,
It's
I'll
like
be,
after you've had sex in the bathroom, you don't want to both leave together. And everyone knows.
I'll be right back, gents. Another round on me when I
They just go, sure.
return.
They don't really drink or eat anything at the bar.
Why are they here?
Why are they
They're on orders from Savalas to stay here.
I
Screw
feel
these-
like they should at
they
least
don't
have drinks
drink-
in front of them.
They don't drink or eat.
Yes, because they're
They're at a freaking bar and they're meant to stay there, and they don't order
They-
anything.
They like a couple of them might get a drink, but they definitely don't eat any of their food.
I don't care if they don't eat, but I don't want them to just be sitting around because it's bad for business.
It's super
When people come in
suspicious.
and they go, there's a whole bunch of follower guards just standing around looking at tables, that's dumb.
I'm leaving.
I mean,
If
So-
they're sitting here, they're gonna have drinks in front of
So
them.
you just tell what's his name to just be like, just give him drinks.
Well,
That's
that's what I did.
No,
I
that's
said another
because-
round on me because I
No,
already
his
bought
drinks
them
are
around.
prepaid for. They gave us 2,000 gold.
That's right.
To-
Yeah, they
handle
just have
all
drinks
this.
in front of
You
them.
just put him down drinks. It's like,
Yeah,
here
we're
you
gonna
go,
have-
gents.
Yeah. And a snack tray.
Yeah.
You know, like some peanuts and
Yeah.
stuff.
Who's just gonna let a beer just sit to waste right there? I
'Cause
know I wouldn't.
I need them to look natural when people
Mhm.
come in because I don't want them to like just be random followers sitting at
You
tables.
gotta,
They
you gotta
look
like
anything
dress
but-
them up like patrons.
Yes.
They look anything but natural. Like
Sure.
they're
Yeah,
obviously
well.
on edge.
Whatever.
I'm doing the best I can.
They're followers of Netro. They're as good as they'll get.
Makes sense. Vergis has just disappeared. And
They're just
Zabalos
lucky it's
and
Thursday. It was last
stuff.
night. I would put like glitter on them because when gay night starts, I can't have them like.
No,
ruining
no,
their-
they have to be doing something.
You are either K or you're outside.
That's right. It's like,
Look, you guys can
Live off!
you guys can
Oh.
You're
stand
either in the
around
closet
and
or you're out of it.
you guys can stand around and watch, but you have to like move and sparkle.
that's right.
That's all we need.
We just glitter them up and it's like push them off into the corner.